going on, guys? It's me, David Decker Films here, and welcome to the 5th and final episode of the Cleveland Browns rebuild here in Madden 17. Yeah, our team, we've missed the playoffs the first 4 episodes. I'm trying to build them there. It's just not working. Let's see if we can get it here in year 5. Let's take a look at the roster. Wide receiver number 1, Willie Snead. In the slot, Laquan Treadwell. At halfback, we got Sylvester Heron. Quarterback, Christian Shirley, coming into his 4th year, right? Yes, his 4th year. And fullback is Griggs. He's very reliable there. Corey Coleman at wide receiver number 2. He's growing a little bit. Clive Walford at tight end. And then our offensive line with so many superstar development and quick development type guys. You have Catapano there at left tackle and Viaro there at right guard, both with that superstar development. I think Woodson has quick development or superstar. He has something. He's also growing pretty fast. And then the other 2 guys, our center and left guard, are very solid as well. And now take a look at our defense. Our secondary is loaded. Devontae Bullock, Lunier Gabriel, Charlie Pierre-Paul, Emmanuel Poindexter. Those 4 guys right there, they are going to be so good for us. We also have Ashawn Robinson up there at the middle, then Danny Shelton, Malik Collins. I mean, we got rid of the triplets, yes, but I think that looks very, very good in my opinion. And then a linebacker, we have the usual 4, Darius Fort and Sean Flannery coming off the edge, and then Jamie Collins and Christian Kirksey shutting down anything in the middle. So overall, I think this roster is improved. It has to be improved from last year and all the other episodes before that. But anyway, Will Lutz is going to be our kicker, and Ryan Allen will be our punter. But here we go. I think this is week number 8. We're going to be trading away Nicole Roby Coleman because he's taking up way too much cap room for being a 3rd string corner, and we just simply don't need him anymore. Yes, he's a nice slot guy. Yes, I might probably end up, I'll probably regret this, but we're going to trade him to the Patriots for a 1st round pick and a cornerback named Wooten, who he looks like a guy you could potentially develop. But then right here, we have to sign the future of our entire team, Christian Shirley, 93 overall, 26 years of age, superstar development. We're going to sign him to a 5-year deal worth $105 million, but he declines that. And anyway, look at this. We're in the playoffs. The Cleveland Browns are in the playoffs. We are 11-5. The Steelers are 11-5. The Bengals are 9-7. And the Ravens are 2-14. But we actually won our division. I guess we tied, but still, that's very, very good. Let's take a look at the individual stats. Christian Shirley, 4,172 yards, 35 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. He was phenomenal. Sylvester Heron had 331 carries, 1,376 yards, a 4.2 average. I was like, what the heck? We're starting to explode on offense, and 11 touchdowns. James White, 163 carries, 573 yards, and 14 rushing touchdowns. Look at that, James White getting it done there. And then Corey Coleman here leads the team with receptions with 86. Then he has 67 yards and 8 touchdowns. Why can't I speak? Laquan Treadwell, look at that. 81 catches, 1,291 yards, and 13 touchdowns. Laquan Treadwell was a beast. Willie Snead coming in at number 1 wide receiver. Only 67 catches, 885 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Clive Walford, 63 catches, 682 yards, and 9 touchdowns. So we were getting it done there on offense, and our offensive line was just absolutely fantastic. Catapano only let up 10 sacks. If he's the highest guy on our team, then that's amazing. But look at this. Joel Bitonio did not give up a sack, and neither did Greg Mance. That is absolutely insane. Now right here, Jamie Collins is a little bit low on tackles, only 123, but I think that's still pretty good. Sacks goes to Ashawn Robinson with 9.5. You see Danny Shelton there with 7. So the guys coming from the outside really didn't lead us in sacks. It was our interior guys. But anyway, Jamie Collins with 4 interceptions and Devontae Bullock with 4 interceptions leads the team. And then you can see right here, Will Lutz only missed 3 field goals. I mean, I guess I can live with that. It's not that bad, but I don't know. He's barely kicking any field goals, which I guess means we're doing very good in the red zone. I don't know. There's all these other stats that no one cares about, and now let's get into the league stats. Once again, Ben Roethlisberger leads in passing yards with 5,206. Man, that's a mouthful to say. Passing touchdowns. Let's see right here. Parker Sanborn ties with Connor Vlachos. Both of these guys are quarterbacks that were drafted during this series by those teams. And Marcus Mariota led the league in interceptions with 26, but he made up for it with 37 touchdowns. That's pretty good for him. Giovanni Bernard, 1,713 yards. It leads the league. That's surprising. And Le'Veon Bell leads the league with touchdowns with 19. Man, they were getting it done right there. Antonio Brown leads in receiving, or he leads with receptions, I guess. Actually, it's a 3-way tie. Antonio Brown, Brandon Cooks, and Rob Gronkowski all have 98 catches. That is insane. Receiving yards, Brown has 1,485. That leads the league. And then for touchdowns, Laquan Treadwell leads the league in touchdowns. Oh my gosh, our receivers are getting it done finally. And our quarterback finally has someone to throw to. Matt Khalil with 40 sacks allowed. That is just terrible. Holy crap. He allowed 40 sacks. I would have benched him after freaking 20. Eric Kendricks, 159 tackles. That's a high. That's actually very, very good for him. He's on the Raiders now. Malcolm Brown leads in tackles for a loss with 29. He's on the Cowboys. And then Dante Fowler Jr. leads with sacks with 21. He beat Joey Bosa by half a sack. And for interceptions, Bobby Wagner. Look at that. The top 4 guys in interceptions, they're all middle linebackers. That is insane. Trevathan also up there with 7 as well. Let's see who had the best field goal percentage. It was Dylan Mobley with a perfect 18 of 18. That is fantastic for him and the Dolphins. Here is more punting stats. Am I going to check out where our guy is? No, there's Britton Cole. I was like, wait, there's Colquitt. Oh, yeah, we don't have him anymore. It's Ryan Allen. He's down there, too. He had to punt a high amount of times, which was a little bit surprising because we won so many games with our offense because our offense was fantastic. But anyway, right here, all this punt return stuff. I'm just checking to see who got what for the return touchdowns. And then now right here, look at that. We're the 3rd best offense in the league. That is insane. Passing yards. We're towards the middle of the pack. I'll say that. We're higher towards the middle of the pack, if you know what I mean. Rushing yards, we are way up there, which is nice. Total defense, let's see right here. Oh, man. Oh, we're scrolling really far. What the heck? What? We have the worst defense in the league, yet we made the playoffs? What? Oh, man, we got to turn that around because you know what the saying is, defense wins championships. Oh, my God, we have the worst defense? Are you kidding me? What happened? And we have the 2nd worst passing. Didn't one year we were like 5th in pass yards allowed? What happened? And our secondary's only gotten better. I don't understand. Maybe, I told you, it's all because I traded Nickel Roby Coleman. I can't even say that guy's name. God. 3rd down percentage, we are 2nd in the league. At 59%. Red zone percentage, we are number 1. There we go, 80%. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Penalties, we are 95 for all those yards. Not that bad. Turnover differential, we are 2nd in the league, a plus 20, which is insane. And you can see right here that Russell Wilson wins the MVP. Christian Shirley came up just a little bit short there in 2nd place. Pete Carroll, Coach of the Year, so it looks like the Seahawks are going to be stacked. And Muscleman, our head coach from regular show, got 3rd. Le'Veon Bell is Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC. Shirley is 2nd. Ryan Shazier is Defensive Player of the Year. Tank Rainey is Offensive Rookie of the Year. And Emmanuel Poindexter is Defensive Rookie of the Year. There we go. And look, we also have guys down there. Cedric Suggs. I don't even know who that is. I don't remember a guy drafting a guy by the name of Cedric Suggs. Am I an idiot? I feel like I don't know. Anyway, Russell Wilson wins Offensive Player of the Year in the NFC. Bobby Wagner, Defensive Player of the Year. Marcus Whitted wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. That running back I passed up on many occasions, didn't even mention his name. And Jamarius Amerson wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. So as you can see right here, you can take a look at everyone that advanced. We actually got a bye, which is insane. We got a bye, and now here we go. We are going to be facing off against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here we go. I'm going to bring you guys some gameplay because it is the playoffs. And, yeah, let's get this thing underway. Jacksonville comes into Cleveland trying to get the job done to advance to the AFC Championship game. So now right here, opening drive for the Browns, 2nd and 12. Big pass down the field to Willie Snead all the way up to the 33-yard line. And now a little bit later in the first quarter, 3rd and 7. Shirley fires a bullet out to Treadwell, but he is not going anywhere. It is still a 0-0 game, but not after this field goal from the Browns, which puts them up 3-0 over Jacksonville. Now, here in quarter number 2, the Browns in striking distance once again. Shirley fires one to Coleman down to the 1-yard line. What a route there by Coleman, and great hands to haul that one in. It was a low pass, and it worked. Now, 1st and goal from the 1. Shirley, quick pass, and it's a touchdown! Willie Snead on the slant puts the Browns up 10-0. And they're just getting the job done. Oh my gosh. But after a Jacksonville touchdown right here, it is going to be a punt from Ryan Allen, I believe. He's going to try to get this one off, but it's going to be blocked! They blocked it. It's Bolio, and he's going to be marked down at the 6. Great opportunity for Jacksonville, and it looked like Ryan Allen just had trouble handling the punt. Now 3rd and goal here from the 6. They really went nowhere on the first 2 downs. Pass to Hill, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Devontae Bullock. And I think that was I almost just said Cam Chancellor. No. What's his name? Charlie Pierre-Paul. But they tie the game up at 10. But then the Browns strike and score a touchdown. So now it's 17-10. And now the Jaguars here on a 3rd and 6. They needed to pick that up and to stay in scoring range, and they don't. He's sacked by Sean Flannery. That's Blake Bortles going down thanks to Sean Flannery. But now 3rd and 6 later in the game. Another opportunity for the Jaguars. Pass down low to Bradshaw, and he is not going to get there. 2 yards shy of the first, but they're going for it. This could potentially be the game. The Browns need to stop. Handoff to Jeremy Hill, and he's not going anywhere. Darius Ford in the backfield, along with, was that Sean Flannery again? It doesn't matter, but Darius Ford just came flying through the line, made the big play on Jeremy Hill, who's not that easy to tackle. Now here we go, 3rd and inches. Browns trying to close the game, and they can't! Great defensive play right there by, I don't even know who that was, but he just shut the door. And now on a 4th and 1, the Browns are going to kick a field goal and go up by 10 with 1:50 left. Let's see what happens here. It looks like the Jaguars score a touchdown. So just like that, it's an onside recovery. The Browns need to recover this. 8 seconds left. They cannot allow a Hail Mary opportunity because you know what happens in this game. It's bullcrap. But our 5th string wide receiver picks the ball up, and the Browns win 20-17 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are headed to the AFC Championship game. If we win that game, we're going to the Super Bowl. And if we win the Super Bowl, I've accomplished everything I wanted in this series. Oh my gosh, we have to see who we face off though, because I'm a little bit scared. It's probably going to be the Seahawks. Did the Seahawks advance? No, the Seahawks lost. They lost to the Saints, so now the Saints are the team to watch out for. But as you can see, the Steelers beat the Chiefs. Oh man, here we go. Steelers and Browns, a good old rivalry. Oh my gosh, here we are in Cleveland once again. Pittsburgh Steelers come to Cleveland, looking to go to the Super Bowl. And here we go. First possession of the game for the Browns. Play action fake. Shirley's going to roll out, extend the play. Fires on the run. What a pass! What a pass from Christian Shirley. Gain of 40 yards. 3rd and... That wasn't 40 yards. I take that back. 3rd and goal anyway for the Steelers. It's a strike to Martavis Bryant. And they are going to get the opening touchdown. It was a very nice drive by the Steelers there they put together. I remember this one. And they go all the way down and score a touchdown. Now the Browns looking to respond. Shirley, quick pass to Snead, trying to get the edge, but he's going to be dragged down at the 4. And now 3rd and goal from the 1. The Browns work their way up to the 1-yard line. Here we go. Shirley on the 1. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a pass to Snead, and Snead has another touchdown as he goes flying through the air and makes a spectacular grab on the move. Now 3rd and 10 from the 16. Steelers again in striking distance. Roethlisberger, a lot of time, under pressure finally, and he's just going to float that one away. Great coverage by the Cleveland Browns secondary right there. And now 4th and 10, they're just going to settle for a field goal and go up by 3. And now 1:50 left to go in the second. Let's see if the Browns can do anything here. Yes, they can. Here we go. Christian Shirley throwing up a lob pass. Caught by Treadwell. He gets behind the secondary, but he's dragged down at the 15. That was just a little bit underthrown. If he would have let him just a little bit more, then that would have been a touchdown. Nothing really results of that drive except a field goal, and it ties the game. Now 3rd and 1 from the 27 here later in the 3rd quarter. Shirley in the pocket. Fires to Snead. What a catch! Willie Snead on the 9-yard line. Oh my gosh. Getting both feet in bounds. That was insane. Now 1st and goal from the 9. Pass to Treadwell. He's going to muscle his way through 2 Pittsburgh Steelers players. And he has a touchdown on the day. Make it 17-10. And now here is Ben Roethlisberger trying to get the Pittsburgh Steelers offense going to tie this game. He's going to throw a wild pass to Bell under pressure, and it's caught for the 1st down. That right there is that's been like that's this game in a nutshell. That is just so frustrating. And then 2nd and 5 from the 6, a strike to Martavis Bryant in the back of the end zone. Puts this game at 17 apiece. Now 3rd and inches from the 5 in the 4th quarter. Quick pass to Treadwell, and he's in the end zone for another touchdown. Laquan Treadwell going off today, but there is a flag on the play. Let's take a look at what it is. They're showing Willie Snead, and it's a block in the back on Willie Snead. What? Treadwell had the ball in his hands for like 4 seconds. Why would you block the guy in the back? Oh, that's the most bullcrap call I've ever seen. But now 3rd and 8 from the 12. Wild pass if that was accurate. I mean, if that was a little bit more accurate, Walford could have caught that. Maybe went for a touchdown. But now there's a holding call. There's a holding call, and the Browns are collapsing here to penalties. Connor Villarreal, our right guard superstar development. I always say that, but he has a holding call, and the Browns have to settle for a field goal. And this could just be terrible, and it is. The Steelers are up 24-20 now. Now 3rd and 8 from the 10. Roethlisberger trying to extend the lead with 5 minutes left, but he loses the football. Sean Flannery again off the outside, and it's recovered. But is that Ashawn Robinson? I think it is. Ashawn or Malik Collins, one of the two, makes the fumble recovery, and the Browns go up 27-24. But now Roethlisberger trying to respond. 3rd and 5, pass to Bell. He cannot turn the corner. He did not have awareness of where the sideline was, and he runs right out of bounds. He definitely could have picked that up. And on a 4th and 1, they're going to settle for a field goal and tie this game at 27 with 1:08 left. And here we go. It's Steeler football. We've held them there. They're on the 41-yard line. 6 seconds left. 5, 4. Are we going to ice them? We do. We ice the kicker. Here we go. This is our season. This is our season. Here we go. Is it Boswell? Boswell can't make this, right? He can't make this. It's tied 27-27. 3 seconds left in the AFC Championship game. If they make this, they go to the Super Bowl. It is off the upright and no good. And the Browns and Steelers are going to overtime. Oh my gosh, this game has been absolutely insane. Back and forth, teams answering to the call. It's just been absolutely insane. But now here we go, 3rd and 17 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Browns need to stop here. They set themselves up nicely on 3rd down. Roethlisberger has a lot of time. Now he's under pressure finally. Robinson and Flannery gets him. It's specifically Sean Flannery with the sack. And yeah, he's definitely the one that got the strip sack earlier. Sean Flannery is so good for us right now. But now from the 42-yard line, we're trying to take advantage. Shirley looking deep to put this game away, but it's underthrown and picked off by Artie Burns. Are you kidding me? Again, it's underthrown by Shirley. He definitely has the throw power to get that ball down the field. But then look at that right there, 3rd and 3. It is going to be caught. A massive hit, but he somehow hangs on. And now a 2nd and 3 handoff to Bell. He's going to be dragged down from behind. But now they're up to the 44. And now remember, a field goal wins this game. Right up the middle to Bell. And he's going to be tackled by Shelton. But they're going to rule. What are they going to roll? There's a penalty. They're going to roll a face mask. Another penalty taking away from what the Browns have created throughout this series. We are so close to going to the Super Bowl, so close. And you do a face mask. Shelton, you're supposed to be the leader on our defense. My God. Deep pass to Brown, and it's broken up by Emmanuel Poindexter. Now 3rd and 10 from the 39-yard line. Roethlisberger is going to check it down. What a veteran move. Very, very smart. Yeah, Bell somehow holds on. He gets absolutely killed. And now for the game is on Boswell's foot. 4th and 1. 1:58 left to go in overtime. He's going to put this one up, and it is good. And there's a flag. It's not for holding. It's just for running into the kicker or something like that. Oh, man. The Browns lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All that work, this entire series, absolutely for nothing. And yeah, that sort of sucks. It's not for nothing. We rebuilt this team to come to that situation for many, many more years, and yeah, that's a crappy way to end this series, man. Losing to the Steelers, God, I hate the Steelers. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's try to find our players. I saw Kevin Griggs there, our fullback. Laquan Treadwell there at wide receiver. There's Catapano there at left tackle. Nice job for him getting in the Pro Bowl. Who else here that is in the Pro Bowl? There's Connor Villarreal at right guard. And Darion Woodson, Austin Pastor. What? Austin, he didn't even play. Wait, do we still have Pastor? I forget. If we don't, that's of course just my luck, because everyone I trade away becomes a Pro Bowl player. That's just how that works. But let's see if we can find anyone else here. There's Devontae Bullock. That is nice. And there's Lunier Gabriel at free safety. That is nice. Got those guys in the same draft. But how did Austin Pastor get? Anyway, yeah, we got like, if he's still on the team, I can't even remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember. If he is on our team, then we have 4 players from our offensive line there in the Pro Bowl. But we were stacked there in the Pro Bowl. And as you can see, the Super Bowl, the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the New Orleans Saints. And you can take a look at retirees right here. Matt Prater, Delaney Walker, Michael Bennett, Eric Weddle, Josh Sitton, Emmanuel Sanders, Alex Boone, Jared Velda here. Valdir. I can't pronounce it. Why is your name spelled like that? Mike Pouncey, Andre Smith, Deshaun Jackson, Terrence Knighton, Joe Flacco, Greg Olsen, LeGarrette Blount. Eli Manning went to the Jets. That's insane. He retires, though. Eric Decker retires. Alex Mack retires. Greg Zuerlein. Greg the Leg is gone. That's sad. Steve Weatherford and Pete Carroll retires from the league after winning Coach of the Year. And then the only coach signing that I saw was Mike McCarthy to the Patriots. But now here we go in the re-signing stage. I'm just gonna set this team up for many more years to come. I'm gonna try to put more youth. You know what I mean? But we don't want to bring Willie Snead back. He's just asking for way too much money. And he's sort of become expendable at this point where we can just get rid of him. And yeah, well, look, we do have Austin Pastor, but we're going to get rid of him. He did just make the Pro Bowl. I don't think I realized that when I was recording this. But man, how did he make the Pro Bowl? What the heck? He didn't play. He didn't even play. Cyrus Jones, we're also not going to offer him a contract. Wants way too much money. The reason we don't offer Pastor a contract is because he's getting old. And I just don't really, no interest in him. Who else are we going to sign right here? Ryan Kelly, we're actually going to get rid of him. He has declined greatly. He's a 69 overall. That's not good enough anymore. Kevin Palmer, we're going to get rid of. A lot of these guys are getting older, and they're just starting to decline, or they already have declined to like 68, 69. It's just not good. Anyway, right here, we have some key pieces. Guys like Sean Flannery and Darius Ford, both of our outside pass rushers. We're going to try to lowball Sean Flannery, and I sort of knew that he would say that, but my franchise tag is still in my pocket, so I'm going to try to use that on him, which means we have to sign Darius Ford, and I'm trying to get this through, and he doesn't want to accept the offer, so I'm like, oh, frick. Both of those guys declined, which means I have to pick one of them with the franchise tag and possibly go after the other one in free agency if we have the cap room, because we're getting close to the cap after signing all of these other players. Kevin Griggs, did he want to come back? I didn't see it. Did he decline our offer? I think he did decline our offer. What the heck, Kevin Griggs? They're the whole reason. We're the whole reason that you're in the NFL. Ryan Allen. All of these guys are declining our offer. I don't understand, man. And Darby, our backup tight end, he says no. And now Davion Greco, come on. A backup free safety. He has to accept, right? We have the five past guys that we offered a contract have declined, and thank you, Greco. He is going to accept that. The guy who recovered the onside kick, Randy, that wasn't a D, that was an O. I swear to God, go back and look at it. They look like an O to me. I looked at it very quickly. We're not going to bring him back. Adrian Kerr, we'll sign him to a deal as a backup pass rusher. AJ McCarron, what am I going to do with him? We'll see right here in a second. I'm not going to bring him back. It's just not worth it. It's just too much money. I'll just lowball someone else in free agency. Dyron Cody, not interested in him. Ben Shepard, the guy we got from the Seahawks practice squad a couple episodes or many episodes ago. We're going to get rid of him as well. Nehemiah Wooten from the Patriots, the guy we traded for. I can't say. Why is that a name? We are going to resign him. And now right here, the franchise tag comes down to Sean Flannery. I want Sean Flannery back. Yes, it's a race thing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not a race thing. It's a joke. All right, it's just a joke. I like Flannery better. And no, it's not because of race either. It's just because I like him as a better pass rusher. Anyway, we're going to be trading away Greg Manx. We do have many backup offensive linemen with very fast development. So we're going to get rid of him for the 9th pick overall from the Oakland Raiders. Los Angeles Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, man. We're also going to be trading away Jamie Collins. This is a sad moment. We're going to trade him away to the Jets and then return for Darren Lee. Collins, he's been a warrior for us. Thank you. He's one of my favorite players in real life, but he's just starting to decline. We're going to offer Darius Ford a contract. A pretty big freaking contract, using up all my cap room. God dang it. But we're also going to be looking at some receivers here, because we definitely do need some receivers. Jalen Strong is one of them. Just a lot of guys I want to sort of lowball. But look at this guy, 76 overall, 26 years of age with superstar development. I mean, he looks absolutely fantastic. 94 catching is insane. We're going to try to lowball him. Our only option is to lowball them because we're so low on cap room now. Dion Wheaton, we're going to offer him a very low contract. I saw Deion Buchanan. I like Deion Buchanan. He is a great coverage guy, I think. Because he's a safety. You know, you normally think safeties are good at coverage, right? Well, Jamie Collins was a good coverage guy, and we need a middle linebacker sort of like that to play our zone coverages that we do. Anyway, right here, we are also going to be trading away Christian Kirksey. For some reason, he declined. I don't even know I don't know how old he is, but I don't think he's that old. It's insane. We're going to be trading him away for a wide receiver, Winslow. and that's going to go through. Thank you, Christian Kirksey, for everything that you've done, but your time here is over. That superstar development guy, we got outbid badly, and we're just going to get rid of that. Now looking at fullback here, yeah, okay, so Kevin Griggs did decline our offer. I was sort of doubting myself there for a little bit. Yeah, you can see him at the top. I'm like, okay, screw you. I'm just going to go for the second fullback. And now Ryan Allen, we're going to try to sign him back to a very, very low deal. Hopefully he accepts this because he's still a pretty good punter. And we'll see right here in a second. Yes, the fullback accepts. Wheaton accepts. Not the superstar guy. That's just some other guy that I lowballed. And then we got Ryan Allen back and Jalen Strong back on the team for the future. Also, let's take a look around the league here before we go into the draft. Travis Kelce to the Giants. That is insane if I read that correctly. Williams to the Dolphins. Sintum to the Redskins. Jones. A lot of these guys, they're all draft picks. Look how much this series has developed for the other teams. Look at all these players up there. Willie Snead to the Cowgirls. And now here we go in the NFL draft. So again, we don't really have... no, I take that back. We have a pick at number 9. I was just about to say we didn't really have a pick, but we do have a pick at number 9. So we'll see right here in a second who goes where, and that is going to be a free safety that actually had a game-winning pick 6 for Texas A&M. There goes the Heisman winner, Willie Smart. Yeah, he's a fantastic. He's probably the best player in this draft. He goes number 2 to the Broncos. Like they need any more pass rushers. My God. The Vikings, they're going to draft a left tackle there. He looks pretty solid. There were some solid offensive linemen, but again, I think we're pretty loaded off on offensive linemen at this point. A nice right end I was looking at just a little bit. We'll see what he is. Actually, no, I'm not going to go over these players after this because I'm like, screw it, I don't really care. And yeah, just know that most of them are good because that's how it normally is. We also have number 8 overall. I didn't know that. But look at this guy right here. Jordan freaking James. Look at his attributes. A- tackle, B+ pursuit, B block setting. Look at all those combine. Holy crap, he's first in everything except the bench press, which he's 4th in. We're going to draft him. He's 81 overall. Okay, so you might say, why would you draft a middle linebacker? You don't need a middle linebacker. You're right, I don't. But I don't need anything anymore. It's insane. Just look at the thing on the left that shows you what you need. No. I have everything I need. Now it's just adding talent. And this guy is pure talent. He's only 5'11". He's sort of short and stocky, but he can still get the job done. Now here, pick number 9, we're looking at some guys. There's Norman Pollock, who drops to the 3rd round in talent, which is not good at all. But then there's this guy named VJ McCollum. Was there a story on him? No, there was not a story. He just looks to be a pretty solid receiver. He's 6 foot, balanced type receiver. We definitely need a guy like him. He's not as strong. He's 42 in bench press, which is not that great. And yeah, that was not a great pick right there. He does have slow development. I mean, 75 overall, but he does have that slow development, which sort of negates everything that is good about him. And I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but here's something I normally don't do. We have a ton of freaking draft picks. Actually, I just did this in the last episode. What am I talking about? We're going to be trading up here with, the Minnesota Vikings back up into the 2nd round, right? Yeah, into the 2nd round. Because there was a guy that I did want here, and we're about to see in a second right here. This guy named Francis Chauncey. B+ power moves, and I just looked at him. I'm like, okay, this guy looks extremely nice. He's a 3-4 versatile, pretty big guy, 6'5", 300 pounds, and he's 76 overall with quick development. And I think that was a very, very good pick. Not fantastic. It was a very, very good pick. It wasn't quite fantastic because that 80 strength, it's not the best in the world, but I think it can get the job done. He can be a nice backup for us. The next couple picks we're going to trade away like I normally do because we just simply don't need them. We'll build up picks for next year's general manager because, again, I'm going to be retiring, or owner, I guess I should say. And, yeah, and now later here in the draft, we're going to be looking at a left tackle named Mike Seymour. He has pretty good attributes, pretty good combine. Oh my God! 75 overall! Superstar development in the 5th round. He's 6'6", 320, 89 strength, 83 run block, 80 pass block, 83 impact block. Superstar development. I went screaming around the house. I kid you not. I went screaming around the house after I picked that guy in the 5th round. I'm like, that right there is why I love drafting so much. Now here, there's a guy, Ashton Ulmer, pretty solid pick. Again in the 5th round, he's going to be a backup lineman for us. He has that quick development, so, I mean, these guys I just drafted, we could potentially trade them away and fill other needs because we don't really need offensive linemen. But again, we're going for best value. We need talent on this team. More talent. You can never have too much talent. And, we can trade them away. They're going to have high value. Trade them away for some position that we do need. But really, again, I don't think we really need any position. So I don't know what we're going to do. We're also going to draft that guy there, 70 overall. That's a pretty solid pick, I guess, in the later rounds. Right here, we're going to trade away our final pick with Buffalo, and that is the draft. So now we're going to be moving guys around on our offensive line because we definitely have a lot of them. Tyler Schittler moved from center to left guard, now to left tackle, backup left tackle. Mike Seymour, that what am I trying to say? That superstar development guy that we got in the 5th round, we're going to put him at left guard behind Joel Bitonio, so that when Bitonio starts to decline or retires, we definitely have that guy there to step in and take his place. With that superstar development, he can develop so fastly, so fast, not fastly. What am I saying? So fast. Right here, we're going to be signing players to just fill up our roster. Look at that, Benetton Darby. Get back on the team here, you piece of crap. He declined my offer, and we're signing him in the end. That's exactly what I like to see. Right tackle, we need a guy. But yeah, we are very, very close to the cap. And so close, actually, that I couldn't go out and sign another corner from free agency. That's only like $1 million. So we have to move our strong safeties to corner. But again, I don't know how much our 4th string corner and our 5th string corner are going to be on the field, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But it's a little bit concerning. Maybe that's the only thing. Maybe we do need a corner, but again, we can trade away these guys. We're also going to be moving Emmanuel Saturday from left outside linebacker to right outside linebacker. And we need to cut 2 players here. We are going to cut Brennan Bissinger. We're going to move him to the practice squad. My bad. And we need to cut 1 more player. It's going to be Marcus Weathersby. He's a guy that we drafted. I had pretty high hopes for, but we already have Francis Chauncey there, the guy we just drafted, to take his place. And here we go, guys. This is it. This is it for the series. It's so sad. It is sad that it has to end. But let's take a look at the offense in the future. We have Christian Shirley at quarterback. Some of his weapons include Laquan Treadwell, Corey Coleman, and Jalen Strong there, along with Clive Walford at tight end. And as for our running game, we still have Sylvester Heron with that superstar development. He can definitely get the job done. Also, Shirley has that superstar development. He's quite young. We signed him for 5 more years. He's going to lead this offense. But Sylvester Heron's going to also have a big part in the offense as well. Very solid running back. And look at our offensive line. We are getting up there. That Murdoch guy, does he have superstar development? He might have quick development. But I'm not worried about him at all. He can definitely develop into that starting center role even better than Greg Manx was. I know Manx didn't let up a sack or whatever, but he can get the job done. Catapano and Woodson and Viario, all 3 of those guys, they've been getting the job done. They've been developing. They've been getting better. Also, Bitonio there, a veteran-type guy. And that's it for our offense. That is our future for our offense. Now, let's take a look at defense. Firstly, our secondary, Devontae Bullock, Emmanuel Poindexter there at corner. But we've pretty much established like a no-fly zone. I don't know what to call it. Comment down in the description below what we should call our secondary. We also have Lunier Gabriel and Charlie Pierre-Paul. Extremely solid secondary. Absolutely fantastic. Not solid, fantastic. We have Ashawn Robinson, Danny Shelton, and Malik Collins there on our defensive line with nice backups, guys like Chauncey, Deloach, and Chauncey and Deloach. And, man, it's just insane. Then Suggs down there, what was he, 3rd on the list in Defensive Rookie of the Year? That's pretty good for him. And then our linebackers, we got guys like Darren Lee, Deion Buchanan, and Jordan James. All 3 of those guys are extremely athletic, and they're just built for the future. Except maybe not Deion Buchanan, because he is getting older. But we also have Darius Fort and Sean Flannery, again, coming off the outside. So our defense is very intricate, very complex, and we can get the job done. Thank you guys for watching. This has been my Cleveland Browns rebuild. Comment, subscribe, you're ready to go to school. Dan Carr Films out. Peace!